Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Thursday, May 29th, 2025. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. Minister of Environment, the Honourable Spencer Brand, discussed how geothermal energy can impact climate resilience and energy security as a member of a panel during the Island Geothermal Forum on Monday, May 26th. The forum was hosted by the Nevis Island Administration as part of the Global Sustainable Islands Summit 2025.
With a geothermal plant in the Caribbean or in these small island developing states, we will not have to be depending on the importation of fossil fuel for our energy security. So I believe that that would be a significant benefit for us here in the Caribbean. Our environmental preservation, for example, when we consider the footprint of a geothermal plant, which is significantly less than a fossil fuel plant, it will go a long way in helping us to preserve our environment as well.
In addition to the environmental impact, Minister Brand emphasized the economic benefits of geothermal development.
That with geothermal, we can put a solid control on our energy security when it comes to pricing. And that, I believe, would add that level of security for these various islands. We are not necessarily a heavily manufacturing industry because of the high energy costs. I believe that with geothermal energy and the reduction in the cost of the energy, we will be able to attract more manufacturing industries into these areas that I believe would be able to create more employment for our people. And additionally, that energy stability will be able to entice, I'm going to use that language, entice additional investors to invest in these small island developing states.
He also spoke to the social impact.
So I believe that the social benefit will be able to see that our various families would have enough disposable income because of the reduced price in electricity to ensure that they can continue to have a significant standard of living. And I feel that with geothermal energy and the supply of geothermal energy, we can say that we can build a lot more resilience in our various communities. With geothermal energy as well, I feel that we can be in a better position to promote social equity. We all know that because of global warming, that water security is becoming a challenge in these various regions. And we have to get to a point where we have to look very seriously at the possibility of desalination. And we all know that desalination is heavily dependent on energy. With a reduction in the energy costs, I believe that we can see a significant improvement in our water infrastructure, thus improving our agriculture/food security, and thus also improving our health sector.
The other experts on the panel were Dr. Mohamed Rafiq Nagdi, Executive Director of the Caribbean Center for Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency, Jonathan Kelly, Energy Transmission Manager at the St. Kitts Electricity Company Limited, SCELEC, and Naftali Errar, Project Coordinator at the Nevis Electricity Company Limited, NEVLEC. As part of the Global Sustainable Islands Summit, Nevis will host the Climate Finance for Sub-National Island Jurisdictions Forum at the Malcolm Gishard Recreational Park on Friday, May 30th. Meantime, the Honourable Convis Maynard, who addressed the opening of the Island Geothermal Forum in the dual capacity of Federal Minister of Energy and Utilities in St. Kitts and Nevis and Chair of the OECS Council of Ministers of Energy, says the answer to the challenges to the development of geothermal energy lies in innovation.
We must contend with issues such as the need for strong political will, which I will speak about, access to affordable financing, a relatively low energy demand, and the logistical complexities of islands separated by the Caribbean Sea. So we also face a shortage of human resources equipped with the technical expertise for geothermal development. and an absence and sometimes an inadequate policy framework or frameworks and legislation and regulations to facilitate and govern geothermal projects. So the answer to these challenges lies in innovation. These hurdles must serve as catalysts for innovation and growth. They should compel us to think creatively and act decisively. We must collaborate to develop novel solutions. This involves creating innovative financial instruments, fostering regional cooperation, and exploring alternative end uses for geothermal energy, and also developing new markets.
At the Monday, May 26th forum, Minister Maynard was on the panel which looked at scaling up geothermal energy in the Caribbean, including regional cooperation, investment, and innovation.
Looking ahead, geothermal energy is not merely an alternative for us, of an alternative source of power, but rather it is a cornerstone for achieving sustainable development, ensuring energy security, and fostering economic resilience within the OECS region. The journey toward a geothermal-powered future demands resilience, innovation, and regional togetherness. Our collective efforts, drawing on the innovative solutions we've already seen and those yet to be realized, will pave the way for a more sustainable, resilient, and prosperous region. Let us continue to collaborate, innovate, and commit ourselves wholeheartedly to this shared vision. Thank you very much.
In collaboration with Islands Innovation, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis is hosting the Global Sustainable Islands Summit 2025 from Monday 26th to Friday 30th May. Still to come.
As some of you may know, it was once called the Nevis Heritage Festival, but we wanted a way to capture the multifaceted nature of Nevis, and so we decided to add the multi.
We'll give you the details after this break.
I am Kevin Barrett, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Human Resources in the Nevis Island Administration. I am grateful to the architects of the Nevis International Financial Services industry. This industry has created significant opportunities for our people to develop skills and competencies that allow them to efficiently and effectively deal with our international clients. We are proud of the great strides that our island has made in banking, insurance, trust services, and regulatory administration. We now look forward to our thought leaders of the next generation who are pursuing qualifications in this very vital industry on Nevis.
Welcome back. The Nevis Island Administration's Ministry of Human Resources is informing that the government of Japan is offering postgraduate scholarships under the Japanese government's Ministry of Education, Culture, Sports, Science and Technology Scholarship Program to individuals who are desirous of pursuing studies at Japan universities. Prospective students must be born on or after April 2nd, 1991 and possess a bachelor's degree. Suitable applicants will be required to sit an examination and attend an interview, both of which will be held at the Embassy of Japan in Barbados. Successful applicants will be selected after careful consideration by the relevant authorities in Japan and will receive a round-trip airfare, education fees, and a monthly stipend. Applicants must submit their application package to the Ministry of Human Resources by Thursday, June 5th, 2025 for onward processing. To access additional scholarship information and application procedures, visit the Embassy of Japan's website via the link on your screen. Application forms can be collected from the Ministry of Human Resources on the second floor of the Social Security Building, Pinnis Estate. Together we grow, together we thrive, our community, our pride. That is the theme under which the Department of Community Development will host the 2025 edition of its Nevis Multicultural Heritage Festival. The festival is the department's flagship event for Community Development Month.
We have our most exciting and exhilarating event, the Nevis Multicultural Heritage Festival, and I'm very excited to say that we have a great day planned for you. Let me just make a plug and say that it's just $5, and trust me, it will be worth every bite and every beat and everything. It will be an awesome day. So the Nevis Multicultural Heritage Festival, this is our second year having this event, and as some of you may know, it was once called the Nevis Heritage Festival, but we wanted a way to capture the multifaceted nature of Nevis, and so we decided to add the multi, so it's Nevis Multicultural Heritage Festival.
The Department of Community Development is describing the event as a vibrant showcase of music, dance, food, and more from countries including Dominica, the Dominican Republic, Guyana, St. Lucia, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, the Philippines, China, as well as various African countries.
So we are expecting a very delightful day, and you'll get to try so many different foods from so many different walks of life. We'll also have cooking demonstrations, we'll have watermelon eating competition, domino competition, and there will be agro-processors. We'll have a kids zone where your children can have fun while you try the different delicious foods. And we'll have a lot of prizes to be won. So if you come and you participate in whatever activities you see, you have the chance to win something. And there is something for everybody. Our entertainment will include DJ Zimba, and you may know him, and of course DJ Smudge, and we'll have various cultural performances such as Masquerade, Moko Jumbi. We'll also have the Black Circle Drummers, and we'll have other various performances from different countries. Also, our host is none other than DJ Woodis, and so it will be an awesome day.
The Nevis Multicultural Heritage Festival is slated for 12 p.m. on Saturday, May 31st at the Malcolm Gishard Recreational Park. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes.